So I am Jessica Wright, CEO of A02. We're a full-service retail media agency.
I am Alexi Bell. I'm our VP of Client Services, so I oversee both of our full-service team, the brand managers that work directly with our brands, and our PPC managers, as well as our creative SEO and backend team.
And we're here at Expo West this year to hopefully find some new brands to work with and some new clients. We're really focused on finding some CPG brands who are scaling on the Amazon space, or in particular Whole Foods as well is a big focus for us because we can help them grow in Whole Foods through Amazon grocery advertising.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about A02? Maybe have your background and what you do.
Yeah, so A02 is a full-service retail media agency. We work with brands who are selling on Amazon, Walmart. We're just getting ready to begin services with TikTok. We also support Google and Meta advertising, but our bread and butter is the full-service management. Retail media is also a big part of that. We can't manage their day-to-day sales without that influx that is to be gained, and the brand recognition that can be gained from all of the advertising options available, both on and off platform for Amazon.
This question is, how are you currently using intent-wise in your advertising, your data solution, and the MCN?
Perfect. So we have been using IntentWise, I think coming up on 3 years now. I think it might be. Yeah, lost track.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
I think it's 4 years.
Yeah. Okay, coming up in 4 years. So we've been using IntentWise for about 4 years now, and we primarily, our biggest use case is to do, the automation behind it. We used to do a lot of stuff manually on the platform, so manual bid adjustments, all that fun stuff, the hours that took. So it's been a really big time saver for us, just being able to have the automation, and then as well as just the automation across all the brands and to have everything in one place. So as Amazon has shifted and changed and data lands in a lot of different places across the ad console, it's getting better. But IntentWise has allowed us to kind of see more of that visual, that big picture, and look across all of our brands and see trends. How are we doing with tacos or, total sales across multiple categories, rather than just focused at the brand level. So we can make better data-driven decisions. And then with our, adding a lot more DSP clients, just being able to see the audiences built with AMC and to see that in the console is just making that user-friendly. Because the best asset that we have is utilizing the data that we're, working with our brands on Amazon to tell a story. Because if we don't, how do we grow them if they don't know what's going on behind the scenes? So IntentWise has helped us kind of bring that full funnel, full picture together.
And one last question is, what is that one improvement that you see IntentWise help your team make?
Yeah, so a lot of the things over the last few years, but that biggest piece is at the beginning with the automation. I came from a background of the manual bulk uploads, so the speed and efficiency and being able to manage larger amounts of spend at a more granular level has been one of the biggest improvements that we've been able to have using IntentWise software. One more.
You guys are able to save time doing other things, like what does it do at current agency now that you can save time?
Yeah, I think, as a full service agency, when we could save time using IntentWise for, our advertising piece of the business, that really frees up the team to be able to focus more on operations. And I think that's something that does set us apart because, we're able to offer 24-hour support across accounts because we don't have people who are so focused. Like in the past, pre-IntentWise, we would have a lot of our team that might be focused on doing bid adjustments and things overnight, a lot of the manual stuff. And now we can focus more on making sure we're catching things 24/7, making sure that we're opening cases 24/7. So it just allows us to invest more time and more focus on the other operational pieces that essentially, if those aren't running smoothly, the advertising does not matter. It becomes wasted spend. And so, yeah, it helps us to balance the full service of the accounts.